Vibes. Thank you for vibing with me. How's everybody doing on this wonderful Thursday night? I want to say God bless to each and every one of y'all that comes on this live stream, and hopefully you're having a wonderful day. And yeah, man, we want to talk about it. NFL talk with your boy Mike Sports Vibes. Appreciate everybody that's in the building. Make sure you super Hulk smash that like button. Super um hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We going live for absolutely every Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. And I'm just a regular Viking fan, you know what I mean? Talking about my favorite team. And that's it. You know what I mean? And if you like good vibes and positive energy, this is the place to be. Now, listen, y'all. I gotta talk that talk today because I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, man. Um, there's a debate for the Minnesota Vikings between the fan base. You know what I mean? The Minnesota Viking fan base. I'm not gonna say they're confused, but I would say everybody's entitled to their own opinion. But ever since JJ McCarthy got hurt, I knew this was going to happen. And shout out to Ron's opinion, don't matter. Shout out to Daniel in the building. Appreciate each and every one of y'all. Ever since JJ McCarthy got hurt, I already knew what was going to happen. I said Carson was going to play good. He didn't play the best. He played okay. Nothing that was super impressive, but I knew he was going to play pretty solid, right? No turnovers, and you know what I mean. And he just managed the game as he should. He's a veteran quarterback, with talent. He's not washed like some people think he was. And I just knew when he comes in the game, he's going to do his thing for the most part. And a lot of Viking fans are going to question they're going to have a lot of questions about JJ McCarthy. They're going to say, well, if Carson Wentz can do this, why couldn't JJ McCarthy do it? And you got to look at it, and you got to have full context, man. It can't just listen. JJ McCarthy is a second-year quarterback. That's for one. For two, JJ McCarthy doesn't have the experience like Carson. When Carson Wentz in his prime in 2017, he could have been an MVP. The same year the Eagles won the Super Bowl was the same year, which was his best year of his career. And he just got hurt that year. So that's for two. We didn't have Christian Darrisaw blocking for his blind side. That's for three. And you just got to be a little bit more patient. And I understand. And shout out to my guy Mario. I'm sure you're. Oh, you think I'm a rapper? I guess. But I did a little bit of rap, a little bit of here and there. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. But shout out to everybody in the building. Zeusters, I pray for you. Annabella, how you doing? Lon, how you doing? Skull to the bowl. Everybody that's in the building, make sure you double tap that screen, hit the like button, double tap the screen, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We're going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. So if you feel in the vibes, consider subscribing. Sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. And like I said, you know what I mean? I'm a big time Minnesota Viking fan. If you feel in the vibes, only if you feel in the vibes. I ain't trying to make you do anything you don't want to do. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. All right, so you are seen, you are loved. Love thy neighbor as thyself. Choose peace today. Forgive quickly. Love deeply. God watches in every act of kindness. Echoes for beyond what you'll ever know. That is I love that, Matt. Shout out to you, Matt, for that comment, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Just went in. Okay. But anyway, let me get back to what I was saying. So I just feel like people got to be more patient. I'm going to get to all y'all comments shortly, but I just got to get this off my chest real quick. I just want to win a Super Bowl as a big-time Minnesota Viking fan. I just want to win a Super Bowl. I don't really care who the quarterback is, to be honest with you. I'm going to just keep it all the way real. If it was Carson Wentz and we win a Super Bowl, you think I really care who the quarterback is? It's not about how we do it. It's about let's just do it. Let's just win a championship. Let's win a Super Bowl. But I understand the process. You got to be patient. And then I understand the other side is just like some Viking fans are like, I'm tired of being patient. I'm tired of waiting for a quarterback to develop. It's his second year and he's already hurt. I get all that. But at the same time, you cannot fully evaluate a quarterback and he only played 2 games. You got to be fair. You got to be fair. You can't just say, oh, well, Carson Wentz is the guy for us now. Nah, he played 1 game. So 1 game, you're telling me Carson Wentz is the guy. No, we're not going that far. You know what I mean? What's going on? Denmark is in the building. All right, so that's for one. But I just want to win a Super Bowl. It doesn't really matter. But there is a quarterback debate And I don't think there should be a debate. I think you just gotta, whenever JJ McCarthy gets healthy, I feel like they just gotta put JJ McCarthy in the game and just see what the man can do. Either sink or swim. You got the talent on this team to be good. You got the coaching to be good. The play calling is questionable. But at the same time, I love the little things I did see from JJ McCarthy in that one quarter, just one quarter. I might give him a half and a full quarter against the Bears in the fourth quarter. And that potential alone got me like, yo, I got to stick with that and just see what happens. I can't just give up on a quarterback after 2 games. And then, like, but I understand the frustrations for all the Viking fan base, because if you're a Viking fan and you've been a Viking fan for longer than I have, and you've seen all the Super Bowls, and you're just like, dang, you're the patience. How can you, like, for me, I say be patient, but how can I tell a Viking fan that's been a Viking fan, they're like way longer than me, 35 plus years, that witnessed all the Super Bowls and they took the L's in every Super Bowl, and be like, yeah, just be patient with JJ McCarthy, knowing we have an already made team on defense, we have veterans on defense, we're ready to win now, we have an offensive line that's not the youngest offensive line. It's like a mixed bag of like older players, veteran players, and all that. We're ready to win now. So I understand the frustrations where it's just like, yo, when our offensive line is healthy, they're like, yo, we're not giving no excuses to our quarterback. We trying to win now. So I understand both fan bases. Me, I'm like, be patient. We'll see what happens. You know what I mean? If he doesn't play good for the rest of the season with all this talent, and you give him some games next year and he still doesn't improve, yeah, we need to have a real conversation. But I can't say the man's a bust after 2 games. I refuse to say that. You feel me? But shout out to everybody that's in the building. We got my boy Purple Gold Bars, man. If you guys are feeling the vibes, go check out his channel and go subscribe to Purple and Gold Bars. Go subscribe to his channel. Appreciate it. Everybody, go check out this man. He be talking that talk and he keeps it real. Got a lot of respect and a lot of love for this man. Shout out to my guy, man. Yeah, man. NFL games week 1, Australia, October 11th. Yes. 10 live streams more. Okay. WWE's talking that talk. Yo, what's going on, Chris, for real? What's going on? But yeah, so that's my whole thing. Like, I understand both sides, man. Some people are like, oh, people are just impatient, which is true. I'm impatient. I'm gonna speak for myself. I'm impatient when it comes to the process because I want to win a Super Bowl so bad. But in the back of my mind, it's just like, we didn't draft a quarterback 10th overall to give up on him in 2 games. But then I also have to understand the other side, because, like I said, they've been a fan longer than me, and they seen JJ McCarthy miss a whole year because of a meniscus tear. And then we're seeing him miss another couple of games due to a high ankle sprain. So I understand both sides. We'll see what side is right, because there is a debate. I don't think Carson Wentz is the guy. I don't care what. Listen, respectfully speaking, I'm not coming at anybody that thinks Carson Wentz is the guy. I'm telling you, he ain't the guy. I'm telling you straight up. Carson Wentz ain't the guy. I'll take my chances with J.J. McCarthy. I will take my chances with J.J. McCarthy for the present and the future. I'm not saying Carson Wentz isn't good. He might rejuvenate his career and be another Sam Darnold and get a $100 million contract somewhere else. Whatever. Hopefully he does good with the Vikings. But I don't think he's our guy. I don't think he's our guy. And at the same time, I want to win so bad, but I have to be a little bit more patient, talking for myself. And I feel like the fan base as a whole has to be a little bit more patient with JJ McCarthy. Yes, it's unfortunate the man got hurt again. Now, I'm hoping this man don't rush back, because I have a feeling Carson Wentz is going to still ball out. Carson Wentz is going to have a good game against the Steelers. I'm telling y'all right now. I'm telling y'all before it happens. Carson Wentz is going to have a good game. And I'm telling you, each game that JJ McCarthy misses and Carson Wentz has a good game, I'm telling you right now, the fan base is going to be split right down the middle, because they're going to be thinking, well, maybe Wentz is the guy. That's not right. It's not right. I'm being honest with you. But if it does happen and the Vikings go with Carson Wentz for the rest of the season and they stay with the hot hand and we do not win a Super Bowl, I'm calling out KOC and I want KOC to get, listen, I don't try to get people fired, but what do you think that's going to do for the psyche of a young quarterback to give up on him because of an injury? You drafted him 10th overall, the highest pick in Minnesota Viking history, drafting a quarterback, and I'm gonna block you because I feel like, listen, if you like that, let me just get to this comment. I'm gonna let you have a little bit of light because what's his name, Hammerhead, whatever your name is, I don't care what your name is. If that's what you like when it comes to the cheerleaders, by all means, like it. But we're not going to talk about this on this live stream. And I'm going to block you because at the end of the day, we talking about football. We talking about football, the players that's on the field. If you like the cheerleaders that are whatever, that's what you like. I'm not going to sit here and have a whole blown conversation about that. So I'm going to block you because you sound like a little kid. And I'm just going to start blocking people. I'm not even going to even really give you a chance. I'm going to block you because it's just stupid to me. Honestly, it's stupid. And I'm a very nice person. I'm one of the most laid-back people that you'll ever meet on social media. Some people will really just cuss you out, swear at you, and talk crazy to you. I'm not going to do it. So I'm going to block you because that's just a stupid question. He said, are you a cheerleader? Really? Like really? It's just funny to me. It really is. It really is funny to me. But anyway, he said, go Lion, shout out to the Lion fans. And let me get to some of the comments. He said, Wentz is all right in the short term. JJ is the long term. Hey, Robert, JJ is the short term and long term. That's where I'm at. The only reason why Carson Wentz is even playing is because JJ McCarthy is hurt. And this is what I was kind of concerned about. In each game that JJ McCarthy misses, and Carson Wentz plays good, it's going to get harder and harder. Know what I mean? That's just how I feel. Chargers in the building. What's going on with the Charger fans? Caleb taking you down. Oh, we're going to see about that. Go Lions. Hi, what's going on, everybody? This bus. But yeah, shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. But yeah, y'all fans are fan. I could actually chill with Viking fans. Oh, thank you, bro. But yeah, man, like I just don't understand. Like, listen, I do understand. So I'm not going to be the fan that's going to say the one half of the fan base is just they just don't know what they're talking about, because there is a lot of fans that watch way more football than me. So I'm going to consider how they feel. I might not agree on how they feel about the JJ McCarthy and what route they take. But at the same time, I understand where they're coming from. JJ McCarthy in 2 games had one good quarter, a half and one good quarter. I understand rookies are going to have ups and downs throughout the season, or second-year quarterbacks going to have ups and downs throughout the season. But you would like to see a little bit more when it comes to, like, the progression. Like, he took a step back after the Bears game into the Falcons game. And I know it's not just all on JJ McCarthy. It's the offensive line. It's the play calling. But I'm keeping it real. What I seen on the field, I went to the actual game. He didn't look good. He didn't look like he had confidence. He didn't look like he had that swag like I was expecting to see. And I'm just being honest. But just because he had a bad game doesn't mean you should just give up on him. It's going to happen. You got to be a little bit more patient, but I understand both sides of the story, both sides of the coin, tails and heads. I understand both sides of the fan base. Some are like, how could you not stick with the hot hand? And then some fans are like, how could you not go back to the second-year quarterback so we can see what he has? So I understand both sides, but I would say for me, I don't want to give up on a second-year quarterback that only played 2 games. Now, if JJ McCarthy comes back and he is terrible with an upgrade, with the offensive line being healthy, with most of the team being healthy, hey, listen, that's not good, especially if the offensive line is on point. And say the play calling is better than it has been. Like, say they established the run and the play calling is a little bit better, and JJ McCarthy is still bouncing the ball off the dirt, or he's overthrowing wide receivers that are open. Say that happens. That's going to suck. I'm not giving up on him, but the next year he better improve. That's all I'm saying. Because we have to hold everybody accountable. Like, no quarterback in their second year is gonna be perfect. Jaden Daniels didn't have a good game. What team did they just lose to? Jaden Daniels got his team to the NFC Championship game last year, and he hasn't had the best year in his second year. So, I mean, listen, we're going to see what happens. But all I'm saying is this. I get both sides of the story, but there is a debate. I don't think it should be a debate, but I do respect everybody's opinion. But I'm not the type of person that's going to say a quarterback is a bust after 2 games. I can't do that. I can't do that. Like, it might even be that maybe KOC's not the right coach for him. I'm not saying fire KOC right now, but I'm just saying, what if KOC is not the right coach? I'm just saying. I understand people love KOC. What if he ain't the right coach for him? And then listen, I'm just thinking down the future. I'm just thinking, like, there's just a lot of questions right now. We'll see what happens. Yeah, go Pack, go. You ain't talking about nothing. Okay, bro. Antonio, respectfully, bro. When the Minnesota Vikings beat the brakes off your team, respectfully, bro, I want you to still be in the comments and talk heavy like that. You talking heavy, but when we go with all that yapping and all that other yapping stuff, all that yapping, I hope to see you in the comments, bro. Respectfully, because I'm one of those Viking fans that invite all the smoke. I am not scared of the smoke, bro. I will talk smoke. Yeah, I'm going to give you, I can dish it and I can take it at the same time, bro. So all you Packer fans, all you Lion fans, all you, whatever, bro, I invite the smoke, bro. It is what it is. We're going to beat the brakes off your team. Best believe that. And another thing, I need everybody in the building, hit that like button, double tap that screen, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything, whether you're a Viking fan or not. Consider subscribing. Like I said, this is one YouTube family. And I always say sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. I'm just a passionate Viking fan. I don't want anybody to get in their feelings when I say stuff. It's just my opinion. I be wrong about a lot of stuff. And I admit when I'm wrong. You know what I mean? Like I said, I admit when I'm wrong about stuff. So I'm saying what I'm saying. I feel like there shouldn't be a debate about JJ McCarthy. But then you got to think about the other fan base that been fans. I'm not talking about the fans that just became a fan, a Viking fan, and they haven't experienced Super Bowls, multiple Super Bowls lost. I'm not talking about y'all. Y'all don't have no excuse, in my opinion. I'm talking about the OGs, the OG Minnesota Viking fans. If you an OG, one of the original Viking fans that's been a Viking fan for 30 plus seasons, 30 plus years, and you like, yo, I'm tired of being patient. I get where y'all coming from. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that you're wrong about how you feel. But all the ones that only been a fan for 5 years, you just became a Viking fan, bro, you got to be patient, a little bit more patient. JJ McCarthy is trash to me, is a junk box. I am a true diehard. Oh, wow. All right. Hey, listen, respectfully, I disagree, but I would say this. Will you give JJ McCarthy credit when he comes back and he does his thing? Now, if JJ McCarthy comes back and our offensive line is better and the play calling is better, will you give JJ McCarthy the credit that he deserves? Because all this trash and he's garbage and he's a bust, nobody had this energy when he pulled off a victory against the Bears in that fourth quarter. Let's just keep it real. Nobody had that. It's like almost like people waiting. And I'm not talking about you specifically. I'm just talking about in general. Some fans want this man to fail. Some people like Colin Cowherd or Cowturd, whatever you want to call him. No disrespect. I'm just being honest. That man wants Carson Wentz, not Carson. He wants Carson Wentz to be successful, and he wants JJ McCarthy to just fall on his face. You only watch Vikings games? I watch other games too, but primarily I watch Viking games. Like today, I would do the Thursday night football, but I'm spending time with the family, so I'm not going to be doing Thursday night football. But I'm just going live real quick. This ain't going to be a long live, but yeah, I follow primarily the Minnesota Vikings, but I do listen and watch other teams. I like other players around the league, but primarily on this channel we cover the mighty Minnesota Vikings. I'm a big time Minnesota Viking fan. As you can see, I'm not sure if you can see the jersey in the background. That's an Adrian Peterson jersey signed autograph. I'm a proud Minnesota Viking fan. And I recently just got Dante Culpepper's autograph as well, so I'm hype about that. And it's not me bragging, it's just me telling y'all I'm just excited. Some people mistake people for bragging for just being excited and just want to tell people about what they have or their accomplishments. A lot of talk coming from guys who teams just got embarrassed by dumpster fire Browns. Tell us you're delusional without saying, Green Bay winning the NFC. You know what? I'm going to say this right now. If everything works out with the Vikings, I got the Vikings winning the NFC North, bro. I don't care. Listen, I say it. Hey, listen, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. If I'm wrong, I will admit it. But right now, I got the Vikings winning the division. And listen, if I'm the only Viking fan that's going to say it, I don't care. I'll stand alone. But I don't think I'm the only Viking fan that's going to say that. I feel like we winning the division. I don't care about the hype around the Detroit Lions, the hype around the Green Bay Packers. Yes, they got good teams, but I'm not scared of none of them. I ain't scared of none of them. You know what I mean? I'll be one of the ones that's going to talk heavy like that. A lot of talk. Read that. Quarterback tip and throw a pick and third down. Right. I'm trying to catch up. Caliber quarterback. Pick on third down, reserved for a rookie quarterback. Backups not supposed to Super Bowl caliber quarterbacks. Yeah, I agree. We got a Black Viking before G. Yo, I love that comment. Shout out to the Bull. Yeah, man. You got a FBA Viking. Know what I mean? Good luck beating the Bay. We're going to beat the brace off the Green Bay. J.J. McCarthy is just a rookie, folks. All the first-round quarterbacks last year had a year to get the feel of things. Christian Darrisaw wasn't even playing. J.J. needs to just get rid of the ball. And let's say this. Part of it's on J.J., but part of it, like you said, you already answered the question, most of it. It's the ball being thrown out, right? That's play calling. It's the offensive line. Darrisaw just came back. You pretty much said everything. Now, when everything is together, we're going to see what J.J. McCarthy does. I'm cheering for him. I'm hoping he does good. But every game that J.J. McCarthy misses and Carson Wentz does good or solid, bro, it's going to get harder and harder for him to come back. I'm being honest. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. If Carson Wentz wins all the games that he plays, whether he has a great game or not, he could just have an average game. When J.J. McCarthy comes back, it's going to be a lot of pressure on him. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. There's a lot of Viking fans, like I said, that are already off of the J.J. McCarthy wagon. They're already off of him. So we're going to see what happens. I think Viking fans need to be more patient, but I'm just talking to the new Viking fans. I'm not talking to the Viking fans that have been a Viking fan for over 30 years. If you've been a Viking fan for over 30, 40 years, I'm not talking to you because you saw Super Bowls and all that. I can't come at y'all and say y'all need to be more patient because y'all witnessed Super Bowls and you witnessed loss. You witnessed L's at the top of the top game in NFL. So I can't really say nothing to y'all. Rugby a real sport. Y'all wear too much protection. Yeah, rugby is a real sport, but you wanna, and I have nothing against rugby, but I'll tell you this right now. Just because they wear a lot of pads, don't mean it's not physical. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know if you ever played football before, but if you haven't played football, I challenge you to play some football. And when you play football, come back to me and let me know how physical it is, because football is one of the most physical sports in America. Besides MMA and boxing and hockey, one of the most physical sports is definitely football. So don't sleep on football. They're not like rugby, I will admit. But football ain't no joke, bro. And these are the top of the top athletes. We're talking about the top athletes in the world, debatably. The most athletic athletes in the world. We're talking about offensive linemen that can run, that are quick, bro. We're talking about defensive linemen the defensive tackles that are 300 pounds that are quicker than probably someone that's short or not as big. I'm telling you, it's a different type of ball game, bro. Respectfully, though, I get what you're saying, but I'm telling you, it's different, though. If it's good, Browns can beat the Transparent. Yeah. Browns got a good defense, but yeah. My team is beating your team, bud. Okay, who's your team again, bro? Honestly, a player in NFL would struggle rugby, Six Nations. I mean, okay, if that's how you feel. I would tell you this right now. I challenge you to find a rugby player that is 300 plus pounds that can run faster than the NFL players. And we talking about they not just big and weigh have a lot of weight on them. They athletic, they're powerful, they have everything, bro. I challenge you to find a rugby player that's like that. Skull, shout out to my boy Eric. Most definitely. Hi, my name is what's going on, brother, man? Eric, New Mexico, what's good? What's good? Man, I'm 55 years old and I know football. That dude just does not got it, man. JJ do not got it. Okay. Hey, listen, respectfully, bro, and listen, Jamie, I'm not coming at you. I'm just saying. All I'm saying is give credit when credit is due. If he balls out, okay, you got to give him some credit, man. Like, I don't want it to get to a point where fan bases are just cheering against JJ McCarthy. I'm not saying that's what you're doing, and I'm not going to say be patient, but I will say this. Just give credit when credit is due. If he proves himself when he comes back, give that man some love. What's going on, Travis? I hope one day y'all get a Super Bowl. Yeah, man, I hope so too, Zion. Packers versus Cowboys. And by the way, who's playing tonight? We got the Seahawks versus the Cardinals. I'm going for Sam Darnold, bro. I'm going for the Seahawks, by the way. Go Still Curtin. We got a Steelers fan in the building. I need everybody that's in the building to double tap that screen, hit the like button. Double tap that screen, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We're going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. And whether you're a Viking fan or not, you are welcome to this YouTube channel. This is one YouTube family, and I truly mean that. I always say this. Like I said, whether you're a Viking fan or not, I always say this. Sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. And I truly feel like that. There's a lot of stuff going around, a lot of bad stuff going on around this world. And I understand people be using they use the words like football is a distraction. But I feel like it's a necessary distraction because I do feel like sports do bring people together. Doesn't matter where you're from. Doesn't matter if you're from the hood. Doesn't matter if you're rich, poor, whatever. Doesn't matter. Like, I just feel like sports bring people together. So I think it's a necessary distraction. So shout out to everybody that's in the building. Make sure you Super Hawk smash that like button. But I will say this respectfully. As a big-time Minnesota Viking fan, I'm going to say this in a respectful way. I don't want you to take this the wrong way. As a big-time Minnesota Viking fan, the Minnesota Vikings will beat the brakes off your team. I don't care if you're a Packers fan. I don't care if you're a Lions fan. I don't care if you're an Eagles fan. I don't care what I don't care what team you cheer for. Cowboys, Bears, Chiefs, Giants, Ravens, Cardinals, Niners, Saints, Broncos, Chargers. I don't care. We're going to respectfully beat the brakes off your team. And that's the bottom line. Because Stone Cold, you know the vibes over here. We NFL friends, Mike, and I is Minnesota fan. Yeah, let's go. I ain't hating on you, bro. Hey, listen, bro. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I just say practice for the ones that are younger Viking fans. Just practice a little bit more patience. But I understand why people are saying what they're saying. I do understand both sides. I just can't give up on JJ McCarthy after 2 games. I just can't do it, bro. But I respect what you're saying. Where all the Scrubbacker fans talking go can't. Yeah, a lot of Packer fans disappeared. I'm with you. We got the North. Yeah, I think we beat. Yo, we went this. He said, "Stop it, bro." Hey, listen, I can't stop it, bro. I gotta talk. One thing about your boy Mike Sports Vibes. If you don't know, now you about to know. I talk that talk. I give you my honest opinion, and respectfully, I'm gonna say this respectfully. Can't nobody stop what I'm about to say. What comes out of my mouth. I keep it respectfully. I talk that talk, and it wouldn't be me if I didn't talk that talk and keep it real on what's on my mind. One thing I will not do is, like, I know people cater to, like, all right, for example, right? People cater towards a certain narrative around certain situations. Well, if I feel the opposite, I'm not going to cater towards that situation. I'm going to talk that talk about whatever. You feel me? Like, if I feel like a quarterback or a linebacker or whatever, I don't care if he's a fan favorite. If he's not playing good, guess what? I'm going to say it. He ain't playing good. I'm not going to, listen, if you get butthurt off of that, then I can't help that, bro. I mean, you're not going to always agree on everything everybody says in life. You know what I mean? People going to say some things, you're like, I respectfully disagree. I'm gonna move on. I don't get butthurt. People disagree with me all the time, and it's cool. That's what makes us all unique. No, you're right. We doing something this year. I feel like we doing a lot this year. Love how you pretend the Bears and Caleb don't own the. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I just read that comment. Let me read that again. Big Burger. Hey, Big Burger. I got a lot of respect for you, bro. But at the same time, I'm going to have to disagree with you, bro. He just said the Bears and Caleb run the North. Oh my goodness. Just they beat the Cowboys. They beat the Cowboys. And I'm not hating on the Cowboys. But the Bear fans beat the Cowboys. And they think they're the best team in the North after one game that they won all. What's the Bears record? I think they're 1-2. Correct me if I'm wrong. But come on, man. Stop the cap. Who win it tonight? I got the Seahawks beating the Cardinals. Jordan Love is mediocre. Back up. Yeah, I think Jordan Love is solid, and he has some moments, but yeah, he's struggling though. He's struggling big time though. It sucks that he got injured though, bro. The Bears have a max 8 wins, bro. Purple, bro. I don't know what Bears fans is. They starting to remind me of the Lion fans. The Lion fans last year was out of control. What is going on? Football is more physical than all those sports except boxing. Yeah, John, that's a good point. I know rugby is very, very physical, but come on, bro. People be making it seem like football is a hard sport. I don't know if the man ever played football. I'm not trying to come at him, bro. I played football before, and it ain't no joke, man. Football is one of those sports that I don't care how strong you are, there's going to be someone stronger on that field. I'm just being honest with you, especially if it's a defensive tackle, defensive end. I don't care how strong you are. You know how strong Adrian Peterson is? Adrian Peterson, one of the strongest running backs in the game. And there were some players that hit him that I'm like, dang. And look, I got Adrian Peterson's jersey, so I'm just being honest with y'all. I'm just being honest. I'm a big Adrian Peterson guy, but come on, man. Come on. There's a lot of, yeah. Mike, y'all not winning the Super Bowl. I'm sorry, man. Hey, Tune In Sports. Shout out to my guy, Tune In Sports. Respectfully, I disagree. But I need everybody that's in the building right now. I'm going to skip a couple of comments. My bad, y'all. I'm a little bit behind. I'm going to skip a couple of comments. I need y'all, everybody that's in the building, to Super Hawk smash that like button. Super Hawk smash that like button. And hit that subscribe button if you're feeling the vibes. We are going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game this season with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you're a Viking fan or not, this is one YouTube family. And I always say sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. And I truly mean that. But I will say this respectfully. As a big-time Minnesota Viking fan, and let me say this before I even say what I'm about to say. I want to say God bless to each and every one of y'all that's in the chat. And I hope that you're having a wonderful day, evening, night, wherever time zone you're in. Right now, it's only 7. I don't even know what time it is. Like 7 o'clock. It's pitch black, dark right now. So God bless to each and every one of y'all that's in the chat. And salute to each and every one of y'all that's vibing with me. Shout out to each and every one of y'all. But let me get back to what I'm saying. If you're feeling the vibes, consider subscribing. And like I said, I'm a big-time Minnesota Viking fan. Respectfully, I'm going to say this. We're going to beat the brakes off of each and one of y'all teams. I don't care what team that you rocking with. You welcome to the channel. But respectfully, we're going to beat the brakes off your team. And listen, and look, I take responsibility. If I'm going to talk heavy, and if we lose, I'm going to admit that we lost. But I'm going to tell you this right now. Any team that beats us, respectfully, you're not beating us again. Especially division opponents. You're not beating us twice. I'll tell you that right now. What's up, my boy Daniel Akers in the building? What's good, man? Good to see you. Oh, man, good to see you too. The Bears ain't good since Brian. Oh, my gosh. Shout out to Hester. Shout out to that comment. Brian Urlacher, one of my favorite linebackers, bro. And this is coming from a Viking fan. I got a lot of respect for Urlacher. One of the hardest, one of the best linebackers in history of the NFL, bro. Real talk. Les New York. And one of the best returners is Hester. Giants can't get best running back. We'll see about that. I think the New York Giants going to what's the Bulls' name? Jackson Dart is a good, smart move for the Giants to see what they have. Because Russell Wilson is not the future, bro. Russell Wilson was just, I'm going to play a couple games. If he don't do good, we're going to put our guy in. And I think Jackson Dart going to shine. Watch. To all you Giant fans, y'all salty about Jaden, what's his name? Daniels from the Colts. He's shining with the Colts. The Colts are 3-0 right now, right? But I think Jackson Dart got potential, and watch what he does. I don't know what team he's playing, what team y'all playing this week, but I think the Giants are actually going to be a respectable team. I'm not going to say like record-wise they're going to be good, but I'll say this: they're still going to be a team that it's not going to be an easy team just to go win. They still got a pretty good defense, and I think they got a solid offense as well. All right, so it says more about how transparent. Yeah, but them Browns, bro, I'm telling you, that Browns defense, bro, they was ranked number 1 last year. That Browns defense ain't no joke, Purple. Like, they one of the best defenses in the game. Give it to no, I can't give it to Scat, bro. We gonna see what he does. Devin Hester, yeah, Devin Hester. Yeah, what up, everyone? Yo, what's good, bro? Grizzly in the building. Yo, Ken is I love how he runs. Yeah, we gonna see what happens. Listen, we'll see at the end of the season. He's a rookie though, right? Is he a rookie? If he's a rookie, put it in the comments because I want a rookie to be the leading rusher this season. The last time a rookie led the whole NFL in rushing yards was in 1983, and that was Eric Dickerson. He led the NFL as a rookie. I think he had like 1,800 yards plus that season as a rookie. So it's been a long time. So I wouldn't mind. I had Ashton Genty or Omarion Hampton leading the whole league in rushing yards as a rookie. But I would not be mad. If Bull's a rookie, I want him to lead the league in rushing yards, bro. Because I listen, I'm trying to get the run. Listen, the running backs need more respect, bro. Running backs need a lot more respect. They do so much more than a lot of other positions. They do more than wide receivers. The only thing they don't do more than is the quarterback. I could debate that running backs do. They're the one besides the quarterback. I think running backs probably do the most because they block, they run, they catch, they do everything, bro. Running backs do everything. Now, if you have a running back that can catch and can run and can block, you got something special, bro. You got something special. Bears fans remind me of Cowboys fans, hardcore and kind of the. Hey, listen, you know what's crazy though? I take it as a compliment, bro. People say I'm a delusional Viking fan. I take that as a compliment, bro. I'll be a delusional Viking fan every day of the week. It is what it is. I bleed in purple and gold every day, bro. I love being a delusional Viking fan. Shout out to all the delusional Viking fans like me, bro. I'm a delusional Viking fan and I'm proud to be one, bro. Respectfully. Still too early for that. I'm excited for yeah. Yeah, we're going to see about Bull if he's the best running back in the game. Do you think is the best running back in the league? I don't know what his rushing yards is right now, but he could be. I got to see. I haven't looked up the statistics on everything, but if he's doing his thing, bro, I'm happy for him. You know how one of my favorite positions is the running back position, so I got a lot of love for running backs that do their thing, bro. But I tell you one thing. I still feel like the best run game in all of football is Montgomery and Gibbs. I think Montgomery and Gibbs is the best 1-2 punch at the running back position in all of football, bro. That's just my opinion coming from a Viking fan opinion, bro. I think last year Montgomery got hurt last year prior to the playoffs, and that really hurt the Lions, man. They was all banged up. Gibbs, he's a very good running back as well. So they got two running backs that can get you 100 yards in a game easily, bro. Easily. Like, it don't make no sense how, and then they got a solid offensive line. I don't know how good their offensive line is, but I know they had a very good game against the Ravens last week. Give the ball to, or was it Monday Night Football? We going to beat the brakes off your team. Anybody play Minnesota Vikings, we going to beat the brakes off you. Let's go, baby. And you know what? Somebody used my slogan. And listen, I ain't hating, I'm just stating. One of the biggest content creators used the Vikings beat the brakes off of the Bengals. And I said, hey, listen, bro, give me a shout out. Please just give a brother a shout out. I'm a small YouTuber. I ain't gonna say I'm a small YouTuber. I'm a YouTuber trying to grow my channel. Just give a brother a shout out. Because obviously you must watch this channel. Because I don't know any other YouTuber that covers the Vikings that says that we beating the brakes off everybody. I don't know any other YouTuber that does that. So I ain't gonna call them out, but it's one of the biggest content creators. And they used the Vikings beat the brakes off the Bengals. I said, oh my goodness. I might have made it. I might have made it on YouTube, y'all. I'm very humble. I might have made it on YouTube, y'all. They said the Vikings beat the brakes off the Bengals. I said, yo. And I'm talking about this YouTuber got over 50,000 subscribers, bro. I'm talking about big time YouTuber. I'm talking about one of them big YouTubers use that slow. I said, oh, snap. Browns have an old school type defense. Yeah, all phases, all up. Yes. Shador's trash. He might be, he might not be. I'm not going there for the man hasn't played one regular season game. I don't understand how. Listen, just like I say about JJ McCarthy, how can you say the man's trash? Respectfully, I disagree with people that say that. The man only played 2 games. Same with Shador Sanders. I think people just don't want to like Shador Sanders. That's just another thing with him. I don't know what it is with that man. I don't know what that man did to people personally, but that man got under people's skin. It's crazy, but it is what it is. Daniel Akers. Oh, shout out to everybody in the building though. Hey, the boy Wentz did his thing. God bless you too, your channel, bro. Oh, thank you, man. And listen, yo, I'm not hating on Carson Wentz, but the man had no turnovers. He managed the game, but people making it seem like he was Tom Brady. People were making it seem like he was Patrick Mahomes or Joe Montana or Steve Young in a game. He managed the game. He did a good job. I'm not hating. Let me just say that. I'm not hating on Carson Wentz. I'm cheering for Carson Wentz. But people be making it seem like, oh, we can't go to J.J. McCarthy because Carson Wentz was just all that in the bag of chips. No, he was okay. That's it. He managed the game. He was okay. I'm still going. And listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I just want to win a Super Bowl. And I just want people to understand that. I want to give J.J. McCarthy another chance. But honestly, I just want to win a dang on Super Bowl, bro. The Vikings ain't never won a Super Bowl. I know a dude personally. I ain't gonna put his name out there. He witnessed a few Super Bowls, bro. He ain't never witnessed us winning a Super Bowl. He witnessed us losing Super Bowls. So my whole thing is this, man. Hey, listen, I don't care who the quarterback is. I'll be honest with you. When it comes to winning the dang on Super Bowl, just go get me a Super Bowl. I don't care for just a division championship. I don't care about the NFC, the conference championship. I want the Super Bowl. That's what I want. And I don't care who the quarterback is. I don't care who the coach is. It's nothing personal to me. I just want to win a dang on Super Bowl. I don't care who the offensive linemen are, the defensive linemen are. I don't care, bro. Yes, I do got favorite players. Justin Jefferson is my favorite player on the team. Jonathan Grenard is one of my favorite players on defense. Harrison Smith is one of my favorite players on defense. I understand. But if Harrison Smith retires after this year and we don't win the Super Bowl this year, I don't care who the safety is. As long as he's making plays and we win a Super Bowl, I just want to win, bro. Now, Jahmyr Gibbs is tough. Facts, bro. Cam is the best fullback right now. He might be. A lot of people saying that. Cowboys rent-free. Hey, listen, Tune In Sports, respectfully, bro. Cowboys don't got a chance this year, bro. I think y'all going to be last in y'all division. I think the Giants might end up taking y'all in the division. I got the Eagles #1 in the NFC East division. I got the Commanders #2, and I got the Giants #3, and I got the Cowboys #4, and I don't care. Listen, Cowboy fans, I'm gonna put my Stephen A. Smith voice on. What can go wrong will go wrong, and that's the Dallas Cowboys. That's so funny. Stephen A. Smith. Every time the Cowboys lose, I'll be like, yo, I'm looking forward to seeing what Stephen A. Smith is going to say. Especially when the Cowboys are having a good season and say they lose in the playoffs. And I look for Stephen A. Smith, and I'm just like, yo, what is he going to say? Yeah, Montgomery is peaking. Yeah, got 2 top 5 running backs. David Montgomery. Yes, John, you right. I've been a delusional Chiefs fan for most. Hey, listen, Daniel, it's okay to be a delusional Chiefs fan. I take it as a compliment. And y'all got 3 Super Bowls. From what I know, I think I got more Super Bowls. I think I got like 4, right? I'm getting moved to on my team. Oh, wow. That's what's up, bro. Yeah, I agree. Mike, you agree that the Cowboys are not winning? They're going to be last in the division? Bro, I didn't know I could persuade a Cowboy fan to say that the Cowboys are going to be last in the NFC East division. That's crazy. Solid enough to beat the Vikings. Oh, no, Zach. Who you talking about, Zach? Hey, Zach, who your team, bro? I used to play running back week. Okay, that's awesome, John. Yeah, running back, man, that's one of the most, like, for me, it's one of my favorite positions, bro. My favorite positions on that field, bro. Like, I think the running back, of course, listen, running back for me is probably like my favorite position, and wide receiver. Wide receiver. I love the wide receiver because Randy Moss is my favorite player of all time. So Montgomery and Gibbs made the Ravens look. Facts, bro. CFL team, facts, bro. If the Lions make the playoffs, they would choke like they always do. Did you forget what happened in the last 2 years? Yeah. They did look kind of they was hurt, but yeah, it is all about, hey, listen, it don't matter. When you get to the playoffs, if you ain't healthy, it's nobody's fault but your team, bro. The injuries happen. Hey, nobody gave the Vikings any excuses when we lost in the first round against the Rams and we didn't have Christian Darrisaw after like week 5. Nobody gave the Vikings any excuses. Oh, you guys choked like always. So I'm not giving nobody excuses. Let me talk that talk, y'all. Need a new team is what you need. Hey, listen. He said new. Who's your team, though? Oh, you must be a Lions fan. If the Lions got their defense in the playoffs, they will be sick. Oh, yeah, I agree with that. Playoffs twice every year and losing. Zach, you must be a Lions fan. Vibes, cheers. Let's go. We got Oregon in the building. Angels in the building. I need everybody that's in the building to make sure you double tap that. Oh, my gosh. I don't know why I'm burping. Excuse me. I need everybody that's in the building to hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button. And like I said, we're going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you're a Viking fan or not, this is one YouTube family. And I always say sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us, and I truly mean that. And I appreciate everybody that's in the building, man. I really do. Vikings have a Super Bowl squad without the quarterback. Yeah, we need it. That's why we need JJ McCarthy to play the what we think he's capable of. Or who, if it's Carson Wentz, if the Vikings, if KOC makes the mistake and keeps Carson Wentz in, even when JJ McCarthy is healthy and makes that mistake, listen, I'm cheering for Carson Wentz regardless, but I think it will be a big mistake. Vikings be lucky to make the playoffs, yet alone the NFC Championship game. AR Carter, I disagree with that, man. Who's your team, bro? Because if whatever team that you a fan of, respectfully, bro, we beating the brakes off your team, bro. I just saw a bunch of. Sean, can you please keep it PG, bro? Listen, bro, just keep it PG, bro. Yeah, keep it PG in the comments, brother, man. Vikings will beat the Steelers. Yes, we will beat the Steelers. Who's the quarterback for the Vikings right now? It's Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz is the quarterback right now. Commanders need to be the Sean, I get what you're saying. It ain't happening. It ain't happening, bro. They're going to stay the Commanders. It's hard to say. You know what's another name it's hard for me to say? All right, so it used to be Oakland Raiders, right? It's really hard for me to say the Las Vegas Raiders. It doesn't even flow to me. I mean, it might flow now because I'm starting to get used to it, but it does. It's like, I don't know, man. Certain things need to stay the same. I played quarterback Kentucky. Check me out Saturday. Oh, you do? What's your name? Comment on one of my videos. Comment on one of my videos and tell me your name. After this video, comment on this video. Tell me who your name is. I'll check you out, bro. Hey, Lions fans, tell me how long you were playing in last place schedule before current situation. Build decent team does nothing. Yeah. Everyone thought the same thing with Josh Dobbs when he was quarterback, but I feel like Carson Wentz is better because he's been in the league. Yeah, he's better right now. What I will say is Carson Wentz is a better quarterback than JJ McCarthy right now. That doesn't mean that by the end of the season, JJ McCarthy can't be the better quarterback. But how can he be the better quarterback? And I need everybody to be real with me. How can JJ McCarthy be the better quarterback than Carson Wentz if he doesn't get the opportunity, if he doesn't get the experience? He has to play to get better. You know what I'm saying? He has to play to get better. So, like, I understand everybody. Yes, JJ McCarthy, and this is why I really wanted JJ McCarthy to play against the Bengals, because I knew this narrative was going to float around. And there's nothing wrong with y'all opinion. Like, I'm not saying your opinion doesn't make sense. I'm not saying that you can't have your opinion. If you feel like your opinion is valid, okay. If you think it's a legit comment, okay. Respectfully, I just disagree because I just feel like you can't really give, for me, a complete evaluation of a player after 2 games. Now, if he played against the Bengals and he was bad against the Bengals, we have to talk about it because the Bengals defense was terrible. But the problem, we didn't get the opportunity to see him because he has a high ankle sprain. See, you know what my biggest issue right now, and it's not J.J. McCarthy's fault. I'll say concern, not issue. My only concern about J.J. McCarthy, 2 concerns, is the play calling for KOC and J.J. McCarthy health. I just want him to be healthy because it don't matter how good the play calling is or the offensive line. If the man keeps getting hurt, how can he get experience? So that's my only thing. So he has to be healthy, and I hope he doesn't rush back from that high ankle sprain. Vibes Jordan Addison or I think I think Jordan Addison's going to have like 56 receiving yards. I might be 100% wrong. I think this is going to be a big game from Justin Jefferson. I think this is going to be a big game for Adam Thielen. And I think this is going to be a big game for TJ Hawkinson and a big game for Jordan Mason. I'm not saying Jordan Addison won't have a big game. We'll see what happens. But it is so amazing to be finally healthy when it comes to the wide receiver core. Vibes from Texas. Let's get it, PP. Let's go, Vikings, baby. Let's go, Vikings, baby. Let's go. Let's go to the boat. Everybody that's in the building. Super Hawk, smash that like button. Super Hawk, smash that like button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Be going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. Sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us, and that's the bottom line because Stone Cold, you know the vibes. Sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us, and I truly feel like that. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. If you're feeling the vibes, only if you're feeling the vibes, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. All right, so we got, they're going to Saturday. Yup. All right, so what do you think the New England record would be by the end of the year, especially how good Drake is? New England Patriots. You know what? Ask me that question after week 8. Ask me that question after week 8 because I'd have no clue on like certain my biggest thing with Drake, because I'm a big Drake May guy. People that follow this channel, Drake May was my number 1 quarterback I wanted out of the draft. Besides, I wanted Drake May number 1. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not even sitting here and cat when I say that. I have a lot of confidence in Drake May. The unfortunate truth is, I don't know about your offensive line, depending on how they block for him, but I think Drake May has that it factor as well as J.J. McCarthy. I think Drake May is going to be a good quarterback. The unfortunate truth is he's coming after the greatest quarterback of all time. And I know people are like, oh, we're not comparing him, but I'm pretty sure a lot of Patriot fans are going to compare him to Tom Brady. That's the only thing. But maybe that pressure might help him. You know what I mean? Because it's just crazy how great Tom Brady was at that quarterback position and dominated that division for I don't even know how many years he dominated. It was a long time. It was getting out of hand. It was so bad. We already knew who was going to win that division every single year. That's how bad it was when Tom Brady was playing. It wasn't fair. So I'm cheering for Drake May, but we'll see. Matter of fact, ask me that question after week 6. I'll even say that, week 6. Mike, my brother McCarthy will not see another down. Oh my goodness! Oh wow! So we got a lot of people that's saying that. That's why I said the fan base is split, bro. The fan base is split. I'm not one of the people that's saying that Carson Wentz should finish the season, but every game that Carson Wentz plays good and J.J. McCarthy sits out, it's going to get harder and harder. I'm telling you. You know what comes next. The legendary players gets fed up with your team and retire in their prime. Yeah. I'm not a Lions fan. I don't support any particular team. Okay. All right, bro. But I will challenge you, John. If you can, try to be a Viking fan, brother. I need you to look. Just try to be a Viking fan, brother. See, there's a lot of cool Viking fans around the world. I'm from Pennsylvania, and I'm a Viking fan, by the way. I'm from Pennsylvania, and I'm a Viking fan, by the way. You know what I mean? I'm Philly everything besides football. You know what I'm saying? Because of the greatest wide receiver of all time, Randy Moss, and that's just my opinion. I know people might not agree, but it is what it is. It's just my opinion. So I challenge you to be a big time Minnesota Viking fan, brother. Whenever y'all got to say about my brother Mike's Vikings, please have the same energy for Baltimore and Kansas City and Cincinnati. Okay, yeah. I agree with that time. Mike, it's been a rough week after. Oh, man. Sports, who's your team? Oh, Sports, are you a Bengals fan? Hold on now. Hold on. Sports, correct me if I'm wrong. Are you a Bengals fan? Because if you a Bengals fan, my bad, bro. I try to tell you that the Vikings were going to beat the brakes off the Bengals. And I'm not trying to rub it in. I'm just trying to tell you. I was trying to tell you, brother. See, Sports, you my brother from another mother, bro. I got a lot of respect for you. I got a lot of love for you, my brother. But at the same time, in between time, I try to tell you, it's up to you to listen to your boy. I don't know everything about football, never pretending that I did. But I know a little bit about football. And I knew that the Minnesota Vikings was going to beat the brakes off of the Cincinnati Bengals. Jake Browning versus Carson Wentz. The backups going against the backups. You know what I'm saying? And I knew Jake Browning was going to throw some interceptions. Come on, bruh. We will effectively whoop Aaron Rodgers. Yes. Early. Whoa, yeah. Okay, Lucky. I'm obsessed with one more Super Bowl number 6. We have been so close. Yeah, bro. Carson Wentz with yeah. I like this stuff. I love the sports. Oh man, thank you so much, bro. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate everybody hitting the like button. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate all the new supporters. Thank you so much, man. I'm just a regular Viking fan, bro. I used to say I'm just an average Viking fan, but I don't want to say average. I'm gonna say I'm just a regular, because I am just a regular person. I just talk about the Vikings. I just talk about the team I love. I just talk about and just give you my honest opinion. Like, this is nothing, like, you know what I mean? I don't care. Like, listen, I'm just a regular person. You know what I mean? Talking about the team I love. Viking fans standing on business, they will win. Hey, listen, T.Y., shout out to the Eagle fans in the building as well. Nah, you got to play JJ. Wasn't he a... Yes, he was the first round, 10th overall, John. You got to see how that's played. Facts, bro. John, see, me and you, great minds think alike, my brother. Hey, listen, great minds think alike. Seems like Sam was better than we thought in Minnesota. We'll see, Sean. I'm not saying that. I'm cheering for Sam. Oh, hold on. My bad, y'all. I'm not saying that Sam Darnold isn't good. I think Sam Darnold's a solid / good quarterback, but we got to keep it real, though, bro. We got to keep it real, man. Before he came to the Vikings, he was considered a bust. I'm happy for him, though. It's not how you start your career, it's how you finish your career. And I'm cheering for Carson Wentz. I'm not, listen, I almost wanted to be like, yo, listen, I'm a Viking fan, right? But I was a little bit nervous for J.J. McCarthy because I knew this was going to happen. I told numerous Viking fans, Carson Wentz is going to play good or solid. And Viking fans they're going to want to they're going to want to stick with the hot hand, the supposedly hot hand. After this is only one game. Now imagine J.J. McCarthy misses 4 weeks, right? Imagine that, and we win all the games. That's going to be very hard for a lot of people to go back to J.J. McCarthy. Not myself. I want J.J. McCarthy to play. But I am cheering for Carson Wentz. I'm not going to hate on Carson Wentz. He played okay. He did not play good. He did not play great. He did not play like the next Tom Brady. Like, come on. But he did play okay. I'm giving him the okay. Because in my opinion, let's keep it real. Against that Bengals defense, I feel like he should have did more. That's just my opinion. I'm not hating. I feel like he should have did more maybe, even though it was a beatdown. He did what and they did bench him. They benched him in the third quarter. So let me just take that back. because he could have probably did a lot more in that fourth quarter. So let me take that back. But I'm just saying, man, we'll see what happens. Hey, Purple, I don't even want to see that, bro. I don't even want to see listen, respectfully, bro. I don't even want to see Carson Wentz in the playoffs, bro. I want to see JJ McCarthy in the playoffs. I don't even want to even get to that part. I want JJ McCarthy to play as soon as he's healthy. But every game that Carson Wentz plays and he plays good or solid, and every game that JJ McCarthy misses, bro, it's gonna be hard, bro. But none of us hyping. Yeah. Yeah, our defense is amazing. Oh, thank you for that comment, Samuel. Vikings have one of the better tackles in the NFL. Get that dang ball out on time. Yeah, let's get it. We have Christian Darrisaw. He's probably the best tackle in offensive tackle in the whole game, to be honest with you. Maybe there's another one that's probably up there with him. I'm not hating on him, but I know how much of an impact Christian Darrisaw is. I'm a Viking fan. I watch every game. So I know how much of an impact he is for this specific team. Trey Hendrickson is one of the best pass rushers in the game, and Trey Hendrickson he didn't exist against the Bengals. Jalen Ramsey going to be stuck on Jettas like sushi rice. This Addison and JC are going to have big games. Hey, listen, we'll see what happens. Jalen Ramsey ain't going to stop Justin Jefferson. He going to need some help. Jalen Ramsey, he's still a solid cornerback. I'm not hating on Bull, but he ain't the guy like he used to be back then, bro. When he was with the Rams, respectfully, bro. Hey, listen, I like Jalen Ramsey. But he got that dog mentality, but I don't know about that. How Darrisaw is back, JJ will be better protected. Yes, and that's what I keep saying. But like I said, what is very concerning to me is how many games JJ McCarthy misses. Because the more Carson Wentz does, the harder it's going to be for the coaching staff to go back to JJ McCarthy. And I hope I'm wrong. But I have a bad feeling. And I said this already. I hope if they don't give JJ McCarthy the opportunity to play again for the rest of the season, and we don't win the Super Bowl this year, I'm sorry. I'm going to say this, and I know people are not going to like what I'm about to say. KLC got to go. That's just my opinion. KLC got to go. Now, listen, you don't draft, if you wasn't going to give JJ McCarthy a true, honest chance to be successful, then why'd you draft him 10th overall? You might as well have drafted the best defensive tackle at that point, because we needed a defensive tackle. You might as well drafted somebody else at that point and just go sign Sam Darnold. Like, I don't understand. So they better give JJ McCarthy another opportunity. That's all I'm saying. But like I said, I understand both sides of the fan base, because I understand some people, it's not even really just being impatient. I know that's the word that we use a lot. If you've been a Viking fan for over 30 years and you've seen the Vikings losing Super Bowls or whatever, whenever we went to Super Bowl last, I don't remember. I don't know. If you've seen some of the lost Super Bowls, bro, hey, bro, you respectfully have a point, bro. You ain't trying to wait another 5 years or 3 years for a quarterback to develop and hope that he's that guy. Hey, listen, I understand, bro. But Carson Wentz ain't that guy. I don't think he is. I'll be pleasantly surprised if Carson Wentz wins. Like, say they do go to Carson Wentz route. I'll be pleasantly surprised if Carson Wentz can take this team to the heights that I think we want to be. I think we have a better chance in a second-year quarterback than J.J. McCarthy. I know it might sound delusional. If J.J. McCarthy comes in, I think he can do it, bro. Maybe I'm delusional, but I'm leaning towards J.J. McCarthy, bro. After week 8, yeah, man, we got to give him some time. The problem is, Purple, he got to stay healthy. From this point on, he got to stay healthy. I know you can't control injuries, and the last injury was a freak injury, was a hip tackle, whatever it was. It was a legal tackle. I understand that, bro. JJ McCarthy has to stay healthy. We could talk about him getting experience and all that. But if he gets hurt again, bro, we got to be concerned, bro. We really do. I can't stand JJ beat my Buckeyes, but you got to give him a shot. Yeah. Now, wait a second. Didn't you guys have -4 passing yards in the first half? Vikings fan from Philly as well. Hey, listen, James, salute to you, my guy. Salute to you, my guy. Everybody that's in the building, I need you to double tap the screen. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We're going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Let me say that again. We're going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. So if you feel in the vibes, consider subscribing. Even if you're not a Viking fan, this is one YouTube family. You feel me? Everybody is welcome to this YouTube channel. Like I said, whether you're a Viking fan or not. Sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. But I will say this as a big-time Minnesota Viking fan, I would say this in a respectful manner, respectfully speaking. And y'all know what I'm about to say. Respectfully, the Minnesota Vikings will beat the brakes off of all y'all teams, and that's the bottom line. Because I feel like that's going to happen. We'll see what happens. Yeah. I'm trying to catch up in the comments. Let me catch up in the comments. I'm a little bit behind. Sorry if I skip your comments. I'm going right to my homie Purple. He said, I like your team, big Warren Sapp fan, and love Baker. Yup. He's a winner. Yeah, man. Baker is pretty. People sleeping on. Hey, listen. People was hating on when I said the Vikings. Listen. Listen. Y'all can even pull up the old videos. I was even saying I liked it Baker Mayfield more than Kirk Cousins. I said I liked it Baker Mayfield more than Kirk Cousins. People was like, oh, you're tripping. I said I'd rather have Baker Mayfield than Kirk Cousins. This is when people really loved Kirk Cousins. Look, Kirk Cousins is my quarterback. You know what I mean? I call him first cousin. I call him Captain Kirk. That's my quarterback. But at the same time, I knew that he don't got that it factor. I knew it. People want to look at the statistics and the numbers. Statistics don't tell you everything. That's why I try to tell people, what does your eyes tell you? What does your eyes tell you? Do your eyes tell you that Kirk Cousins is a championship caliber quarterback? Look what the Falcons did. They paid that man $100 million, and they said, we're moving on to Michael Penix Jr. already. They'll say, we'll take that on the chin. Why? Because they knew Michael Penix had more potential than Kirk Cousins. Not saying Kirk Cousins wasn't a solid quarterback, but when he tore his Achilles, I said, man, bro, I'm cool on Kirk Cousins, especially after that. No disrespect, wish him to get 100% healthy. But listen, bro, he wasn't it. I was talking about Baker Mayfield, and I was like, yo, I like that Baker Mayfield is one of the most slept-on quarterbacks in the game, bro. Facts, bro. Facts. Statistically, he might not have the craziest numbers, but lately he's been making his team look really good, man. We'll see what they do in the playoffs. He got to do better in the playoffs. But Baker Mayfield is a solid/good quarterback. The Lions shouldn't be hyped either. They haven't won Super Bowl either. That's a fact. Fly Eagles fly. Hold on. Fly Eagles fly block party. Hey, listen, respectfully, bro. I got a lot of respect for Philly fans. You know I'm a Phillies fan. You know I'm a Sixer fan. But at the end of the day, bro, listen, bro. This ain't no Fly Eagles fly party over here. It's go to the bowl party over here, brother. Hey, let me talk that talk. This is go to the bowl party over here, bro. Listen, this ain't the party for that, bro. But this is a party for Skull to the bowl, baby. The Packers have won 9 NFL championships and 4 Super Bowls, so they have a reason to be. I don't think the Packers won 4 Super Bowls. I have to look that up, bro. I don't think the Packers won 4 Super Bowls, bro. I know they got at least 2. Let me look it up. Matter of fact, I'm looking it up right now because I don't believe that. If I'm wrong, bro, I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? How many hold up. Looking it up right now, bro. Hey, listen, bro. I don't believe the Packers got 4 Super Bowls. How many? Hey, listen. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I will admit. Let's see, man. Let's see. Oh, my gosh, bro. Hold on, bro. Hey, man, this better not be real, bro. They got 4 Super Bowls? Hold on now. They saying, hold on. NFL Championship 2011, 1997, 1967. Gosh, in 1968, bro. That's some bull crap, bro. I don't care, bro. I don't care. We gonna win the next Super. I can't stand the Packers. I can't stand them. I can't stand the Packers. Skull. Everybody in the building. Grasshoppers in the building. Vikings can't beat the Browns. I don't know about all that, bro. I'm gonna hit you with the stop the cap. Kirk is cooked. Yeah, you ain't lying, bro. Skull, bro. Yeah. Camping, pretending to be. Is camping pretending to? You must be a youngster, but no, I disagree with that statement. With camping pretending to be whatever you're saying. Go Pack, go. Hey, listen, I can't stand the Packers, but welcome to the Pack. Welcome, Packer fans. Hey, respectfully, y'all not beating us this year. I'm just gonna let y'all know that right now. Respectfully speaking. Packers are better. We're gonna see about that. I might be a 15-year-old, but I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you do know what you're talking. Hey, you know what you're talking about, bro. I didn't even know that, man. I didn't want to even admit it. Bro. So the Packers do got 4 Super Bowls. They won one in 1967, beating the Kansas City Chiefs 35-10. They won it in 1968, beating the Las Vegas Raiders 33-14. They won it in 2011, beating the Pittsburgh Steelers 31-25. And they also won it in 1997, beating the New England Patriots 35-21. Yeah. We're beating y'all 100-0. Oh, we'll see. I'm a Viking. Let's get it, baby. But shout out to everybody that's in the building. I'm about to get off this live stream. I just want to say thank you for everybody that's rocking with me, man. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. If you haven't already, we go on live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. And whether you're a Viking fan or not, you're welcome to this YouTube channel. This is one YouTube family. And I always say sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. You know what I'm saying? And but all I got to say is this, man. For all you Packer fans in the building, all you Lion fans, whatever team you cheer for, bro, respectfully speaking, we're going to beat the brakes off your team. And I'm going to talk heavy all year long. And when we go against your team, all you Packer fans, I hope that you're in the live stream. Like I said, we'll be live with the scoreboard and everything. And we're going to have halftime show, halftime show, where you could call in, you could come on the show, and you could talk about that, about the first half. But I hope to see you in the comments, because I don't want to just see the yapping. You know what I mean? I want to see y'all actually in the live stream, because I'm gonna tell you this right now. I gotta be honest with you. The Bengal fans was in the live stream last time I went live, and even though we was beating the brakes off the Bengal fans, they kept it real. When we beat the Bears, the Bear fans came to the live stream. They kept it real. Against the Falcons, I wasn't live for that game. I was at the actual game for that one. But I'm pretty sure they would have kept the real. Falcon fans were coming at me. And I kept it real. I mean, Falcons deserve to win that game. But respectfully, we'll be better next time we play the Falcons if the Falcons make the playoffs. Because I feel like the Vikings are better than the Falcons. But we'll see next time we play them. And that's just my opinion. Bucks all the way. We won 4. Yeah, the Packers won 4. Yeah, I know they won 4. But you're not winning your 5th Super Bowl before the Vikings win their 1st Super Bowl. Respectfully speaking, bro. Respectfully, if the Packers were as good as you think, you would have won a Super Bowl by now. But like always, every year you're hyped as a Super Bowl contender, and you got none. Man, I try not to even say nothing, because I just want our team to win a Super Bowl, bro. Like, listen, this year I just want us to be on top. You know what I'm saying? I just want us to be on top and win a Super Bowl, bro. I really don't care who the quarterback is, bro. To be honest with you, I'm not giving up on J.J. McCarthy, but y'all get what I mean. When I say I don't care about who the quarterback is, I mean it like I just want to win, bro. Regardless of who's on that field, bro. As long as we play good and we win the Super Bowl, bro, I really can care less of who the quarterback is. I'm just keeping it real, bro. Respectfully, bro. Like, it ain't nothing personal. I don't have personal feelings. Oh my gosh, Carson Wentz. I've been following him through college, and I just wanted. No, bro, it's nothing personal, man. You want the Vikings? I'm cheering for you. If you're a Viking player, I'm cheering for you regardless. It don't matter who you are. If it was Brett Favre came to the Vikings, bro, I was listen, bro. Let me just really talk that talk. Brett Favre. If you're a Viking fan, you did not like Brett Favre. And it's a respectful dislike. It's not like, oh, I like, you know what I mean? It's a respectful because Brett Favre is really a good quarterback. When Brett Favre was rumored to come to the Vikings, I was one of the few people that said no. No. I didn't want it to happen. I did not want Brett Favre to come to the Vikings. But when he put the jersey on, I had no choice but to cheer for him. I'm not cheering against my team, bro. I don't care who the quarterback is. Listen, just play good, and I got your back. Brett Favre was amazing. I think we should have won the dang old Super Bowl. Now I'm not going to get into it. Don't get into it, Mike, because I'm going to be on this live stream for 2 hours, and I'm trying to get off this dang on live stream. But let me just say this one more time. It don't matter who the quarterback is. It don't matter what players on that field. Just play good, and I got your back. I just want to win a dang on Super Bowl. That's all for me. That's all for me, bro. I'm an Atlanta fan, but we aren't going to the playoffs. That's a pipe dream. Yeah, that's why I said if y'all make it to the playoffs, because I don't think y'all making the playoffs. Y'all beat us, but y'all not. Listen, I feel like the Vikings is a better team than what we showed in that second week, bro. And I said this numerous times. I think we're a better team than what the first game was and the second game was. And I understand the third game against the Bengals was amazing. I don't think we're going to be like that. I ain't going to say we're going to be like that. But I will say that we're a team that's capable of averaging high 20s, 30s every single game, bro. That's how good of talent we have. And that's how good our defense is. That's how good our special teams is. Our field goal kicker kicked a 62-yard field goal, which is the franchise record in Minnesota Viking history, bro. 62-yarder. Before halftime against the Bengals. My boy Gressler said Browns going to Vikings. Browns ain't about that life, bro. We got vibing with T, Detroit Lions. We got a lot of Lions fans in the chat. That's crazy. They're saying y'all welcome, but we won't beat the brakes off the Lions, respectfully, bro. I wouldn't because they face the Steelers. Yeah, we're going to beat the brakes off the Steelers. Hey, listen, I'm going to be live for that game. We're going to beat the brakes off the Steelers, bro. LOL, that was the year I got put on football. The Saints should have forfeited their Super Bowl. That was some bull crap, bro. I'm not even trying to get into it, Purple, because, like I said, I cheer for anybody that puts on the uniform, bro. But Brett Favre he played like a champion. He played like a warrior. And for Brett Favre to be able to walk off that field after that game and what the Saints did to him in that game, that speaks volumes, bro. Not many quarterbacks can get up after all that. Bro, did you see what they was doing to Brett Favre after they tackled him? They was pulling. Listen, I'm not going to get into detail because I don't know how sensitive YouTube is because YouTube be doing some weird stuff lately. So I'm not even going to say all what I was about to say. But it wasn't legal stuff that they was doing, bro. It was some stuff that they was doing to Brett Favre that I feel like the Vikings, I'm surprised there wasn't. I don't remember if there was any like fights during the game. I'm pretty sure there was something, but it should have been a lot more. It should have been so bad where they had to go on a long break. That's how much it should have been a lot more. Because if I was an offensive lineman for Brett Favre and I witnessed what they was doing to Brett Favre when they tackled him or whatever, hey, listen, bro, we gonna have to listen. I don't condone violence, bro. I'm a real nice person. We gonna have to do a fair one, bro. Me and you, fair one. Either during the game or after the game. Locker room, we meeting up. We can put it on YouTube. We can we can videotape it. 1-on-1, we gonna have to do a fair one, bro. Real talk. That respectfully, because that was on some other stuff, bro. I didn't appreciate that. How do you feel about the classic? Oh, shout out to my guy. I love him, bro. That's the days when Allen Iverson was playing. You already know the vibes with that. Shout out to my guy in the building, Skull State of Mind. I'm also starting, y'all. Okay, yeah, you have to. It's a shame because Atlanta has some raw talent, but coaches. All right, I got to get off this live show. I'm going to be on here all dang on day, bro. I'm gonna be on here all day because every time I'm about to get off, I start thinking about what happened. Like, but like you get my point though, y'all. Like, I don't care who's wearing. Like, listen, as long as he's not a butthead or whatever, or he's not an evil person, which we probably won't know. Um, I don't care. I'm cheering for you, bro. Like, I cheered for Brett Favre. I never would have thought I would cheer for Brett Favre. Now, for a Viking fan to cheer for Brett Favre, there's a lot of history, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Right. Yes, it was bullcrap, Purple. That was a bullcrap game. JJ McCarthy is trash. He got his job took from. No, he didn't. He got hurt, bro. Come on, bro. Stop. Shout out Big Task in the building. Big Task. Hey, respectfully, sports, that's not correct, bro. He did not get his job took from him. He got his job. He got hurt, bro. He had a high ankle sprain. My boy Big Task in the building. Shout out to everybody in the building. Mike, I have a question. What's your opinion on Jackson Dart starting? I love it. I think Jackson Start. Not Jackson Start. I think Jackson Dart is a talented quarterback. I think the Giants are in a good position to start him, especially since Russell Wilson hasn't been getting the job done. Yes, all them numbers don't mean nothing if you ain't winning. I know Russell Wilson be throwing for a lot of yards and all that, but what's it matter if you're not winning? It doesn't matter, bro. You might as well just start your young quarterback and see what you got in Jackson Dart. I believe he's a first-round pick. Start him. I think he played pretty good in the preseason. He's a dual-threat quarterback. I think Jackson Dart could be a pretty good quarterback. We'll see what happens. So salute to the Giant fans. Y'all think y'all might have somebody. I don't know. We'll see game to game. But this is a good. I don't know who the Giants play. Matter of fact, let me look and see who the Giants play because I don't want to. Hold on. Who the Giants play? They play the Chargers. Chargers, that's a tough game. That's a tough game, but that'll be a nice game to try to win, bro. And it's at home. The Giants could win that game. They got a good defense on paper. I don't know how good their defense has been playing all year because I haven't been following the Giants, but to my knowledge, the Chargers don't got the most dominant defense. I'm not saying that their defense is bad. I know they got some talented players on both sides of the ball. Justin Herbert is slept on. One of the best quarterbacks in the game that's disrespected a lot, like Baker Mayfield. But at the same time, they're not going to have no film on Jackson Dart. And Jackson Dart can go in that game against the Chargers and show off. And look, I cheer for all the young quarterbacks, bro. I really do cheer for even if you're like, unless they're going against my team, obviously, I cheer for all the young quarterbacks, bro. Like, I'm not a hater, bro. Like, any young quarterback in the game, like, unless you're going against my team, I cheer for them, bro. Like, I was cheering for C.J. Stroud last year. I was cheering for Jaden Daniels, Bo Nix, all them dudes, Drake May, everybody, Michael, everybody I was cheering for, bro, unless they go against the Vikings. This year, who's the young quarter? Cam Ward from the Titans, right? I'm cheering for him. Jackson Dart is about to play. I'm going to cheer for him. Who else is a young quarterback that's starting this year? I can't even think. What rookie quarterbacks is going to start this year? I don't know. Somebody could tell me in the comments, but I don't really know. What are your thoughts on Jackson Dart? Yeah, Jan, Jackson Dart is I like Jackson Dart though. I disagree with that goal state of mine. I think it's a mixture of everything. Some of the things that they did was unacceptable, and that could have had a big impact on certain things that we did in that game that could have made us win. They were doing things in that game that was just not. It was not sportsmanship. It was out of control. They should have forfeited that game. The Vikings should have automatically won. And yes, the turnovers is part of it. Yes, I'm not taking nothing away from the turnovers, but you can't take away from the things that they did. So I disagree with that comment. I think it's a mixture of both, respectfully. Um, but yeah, I'm about to get off, y'all. Hey, what's going on, A? Quick question. Do you think Jackson Dart will be a million times better than JJ McCarthy? Um, what I would say is we got to see in years. I can't even really answer that question because we don't know what none of these quarterbacks are capable of. You can't, I cannot, and I'm talking to all the Viking fans, talking to all the fans, all the NFL fans. Like, I'm not going to say JJ McCarthy is a bust after 2 games. I can't do it. I'm not going to be that Viking fan to do that. I'm not. Um, and we'll see what Jackson Dart can do. And I'm not going to say Jackson Dart plays good against the Chargers and the Giants win. I'm not going to automatically say, oh my gosh, Jackson Dart is like the greatest quarterback of all time. He's the best rookie this year. Bro, we got to wait and see what happens. We got to let everything play out a little bit, bro. You know what I mean? You got to be a little bit patient. But I would be happy for the Giants to have a franchise quarterback because the last time they had one was Eli Manning. Eli Manning accomplished a lot, man. What he had? What he had, like? He had 2 Super Bowls. I don't know why I'm thinking he had 3. Eli Manning had 2, right? He didn't have 3. Because I might be getting confused with Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning got 2 Super Bowls. Eli Manning got 2 Super Bowls. I don't know why I feel like he has 3. Maybe I'm tripping. He ain't win no thing on 3 Super Bowls. Let me stop tripping. But that's the last time the Giants had a franchise quarterback, bro. Was Eli Manning. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody that's in the building. Yeah, Big Taz. I'm Ashley, a Niners fan. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Yeah, we got some weirdos in the comments. I gotta block this guy. I had to block this guy, man. I block all the weirdos. That's the one thing I'm gonna start doing. I'm blocking weirdos. If you're a weirdo, I'm blocking you. That's just what it's gonna be. If my moderators don't get to you quick enough, I'm blocking you. Straight up. But everybody else, man, I want to say God bless each and every one of y'all. I'm getting off. I'm about to be on my other channel. So if you're interested in basketball, Mike, I'm about to put that in the comments real quick. If you're interested in basketball, check out my other channel. Put in the comments real quick. Shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. I truly appreciate y'all. Everybody that's in the building, make sure you double tap that screen, hit the like button. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. This is listen, man, I'm so thankful for each and every one of y'all that support me on this YouTube journey. A lot of people, you know what I mean? Let me say this. I got a lot of supporters, man. I got a lot of good supporters, a lot of great people. I never met a lot of y'all. And for the people that be coming on my live stream showing love, and I appreciate y'all, man. I really, really appreciate everybody, man. Listen, I'm just slowly but surely growing on this YouTube channel, and I'm so thankful and grateful for everybody that's been supporting me, and I appreciate y'all, man. I really do. And I always say this, like, I'm an introvert. I really don't talk to nobody but God, Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. I talk to my wife and my kids. I talk to that's it. I really don't talk to nobody. I talk to y'all more than I talk to anybody else besides God and my family. So I just want to say, man, thank you for everybody that's been supporting me on this YouTube channel, man. And I want to say thank you for all the doubters too, because I truly, and that's one thing I want to say, man. For the people that thought I was going to not keep on going live and keep trying to grow on this channel, thank you for doubting me. You know what I mean? Because I always use that as motivation. I always use people that don't, because you got the people that are they're gonna doubt you. That's gonna be with everything you do in life. I want everybody to understand this. And I'm talking to everybody. You're gonna have a lot of ups. You're gonna have a lot of downs in whatever you do in life, right? You're gonna have a lot of ups and downs. But I always say, like, the people that you feel like, even it could be as close as family members. Even family members can doubt you on what you're trying to do. Like, say you're trying to invent something or whatever. You're trying to be a doctor, whatever you're trying to do in life, man. Don't ever quit. Keep on grinding. Keep on striving for greatness. You might take a couple steps back, but don't ever quit. Just keep on trying to strive and get better every day. Because a lot of people, they give up and they're so close to making it. You know what I'm saying? They give up way too quick. And don't let the doubters make you feel like you can't that you're not gonna be successful. Because you know why people doubt you. I'm gonna give you some facts, right? A lot of the time when people doubt you is because they can't do what you do. A lot of people gonna hate on someone, or they're scared that you have the potential to becoming that person. You feel me? Like, people are going to hate on your potential because they know the energy that you bring, they know the passion that you bring, and sometimes people are just not going to like you just because you're you. And I had to realize that the hard way. I had a friend back in the day, right? It's a true story. I'm kind of yapping right now, but I just want to put this story out here, right? When I was working at Kmart, right, when a few years ago, and I saved up every penny, and I got my car. I got a Jeep Cherokee, limited edition Cherokee, leather seats, warm up seats. Then I had high miles, but I got it, and I was happy, man. It was a gas guzzler. I was happy. It was fly, though. It was a nice car. It was a nice car. And I went to go show my friend my nice car. I just was like, yo, check out my car. You know what the first thing he said to me? Why'd you get a gas guzzler? Why'd you get this car? Instead of saying, bro, that's really nice. That's congratulations. No, why'd you get a gas guzzler? So even when you think, and look, and I had to learn this the hard way. Even the people that you think is closest to you, it could be family or friends. You might have a frenemy that secretly does not like you, and they want you to fail, or they want you to just stop doing what you're doing. Like, I had to learn this the hard way because I was like, man, I thought I was really cool, but why would he say that? So I gave him chance after chance, and I kept on seeing little things. Everything I would do, it would be something negative. And I'm just like, dang, bro. Like, everything I do, you coming at me like I did something wrong to you. So I just want to put that out there because a lot of people, even the people that might be the closest to you, might doubt you. You might have a family member. I'm talking about as close as a family member. It could be your brother, your sister, your aunt, your nephew, your niece. It could be anybody. You just have to, and it could be a friend that you think is a friend. Just keep striving for greatness and keep on and trying to do the best you can. But I just had to put that out there real quick. But shout out to everybody. Oh, thank you, Mary. Shout out to Mary. Shout out to you. Love seeing another Viking fan that's passionate. Yeah. We appreciate. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. God is king. God is everything. Facts. God is everything. Let's get it. Shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all, man. Yeah, man. I appreciate y'all. Shannon, you all right, so I'm out, y'all. Have a wonderful day. No, I forgot to put the dang on. But yeah, I'm gonna just get off this live stream. If you are interested in basketball or boxing or baseball, I have another YouTube channel called Mike Sports Vibes Balling. I'll put in the comments real quick. Mike Sports Vibes Balling. And oh my gosh, I spelled that all wrong. What is going on here? And what I would like to say to y'all, if you were interested, go check out that channel. I'm gonna be going live on that channel a lot more. So shout out to each and every one of y'all. Oh yeah, Shannon. I'm sorry, Shannon. I'm sorry. I will be live on my other channel. If you're interested, go check out that channel. I cover basketball. I cover baseball. I'm gonna be covering boxing. I'm gonna be going live a lot on that channel. Basketball season is right around the corner, and I'm looking forward to covering some basketball. But salute to each and every one of y'all that's in the building. Check out that channel. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button on your way out. I'm a football guy. Okay, that's cool. That's cool, Shannon. I appreciate you just being on the channel, bro. It's cool. Yeah. But salute to y'all. Have a wonderful day. God bless. Peace.